feed them like first thing in the morning or right at dusk. Result.
I cannot tell you how much fun I had making this, you guys. Hey everybody, welcome back to Josh McNerland's Reptiles. Today I am very inspired by another fellow YouTuber based here in Arizona, Ever Evolving Exotics. I recently bought an Exoterra enclosure. Its background was kind of scratched up by a tegu that had been living in there. And I was Googling different ways on how to make like naturalistic backgrounds. And I came across Ever Evolving Exotics. This guy's channel is awesome. He makes these beautiful like works of art enclosures that are like living lattices that grow plants, and it's stunning. It's like a little slice of the rainforest. And this guy's got this cool creamy voice while he makes these videos. I highly recommend going over there, watching some of his stuff, get inspired yourself, and make some enclosures because it's a lot of fun. I practiced on a tiny little enclosure I have that I was thinking about throwing away, and it turned out so beautiful. Why don't I show you right now?
Nope, that's not the rainforest. This is the little terrarium I have been working on. I'm extremely proud of how it's turned out. I mean, look how cool that is. It's like a little living ecosystem. I haven't really pimped it out with bugs yet, but I probably will. I have some pretty little peperoniums scattered all across the enclosure, along with two marbled pothos. And it's really neat. All you gotta do is basically just staple the cuttings to, you can either just kind of root the plants in the enclosure. I didn't do that. I took some rooted plants and stapled them to there, added some extra peat where the roots were, and basically in the little crevices of the spray foam mixed with peat moss, I planted plants. And look how cool it turned out. I'm like so excited. I couldn't tell you how giddy it makes me to just like look in here, and I think I made that. I'm probably gonna add another pothos or two to go up the logs. And all this stuff should be fine if the tortoise decides to munch on it a little bit. But I just think that's so pretty. And I'm really excited to probably do that with all of these enclosures I'm working on. And potentially like wrapping the outside of the racks in like something of that nature, so I can grow plants all around so you don't have to see all the cords and lighting. I don't know. Well, that's a future project. For now, I'm working on Exoterra I got on Facebook Marketplace, and I'll go show you right now what I'm working on. So this is what I got going on. I'm cheating a little bit, and I'm going to use the naturalistic background that came with the Exoterra, as you can see in the corner and on the top, and you know, it's just been like mangled by a tegu. And I think it would look really awesome if I could grow live plants in there. And I got some really awesome pieces of wood. These are like bone dry mulberry wood that I have in my yard. I got a bunch of mulberry trees and I trimmed them about 5 years ago. And this wood's just been sitting around. I baked them in the oven and now they're gonna be part of a terrarium. So I will get back to you once this is all foamed up with the peat moss. And just a can and a half of this great stuff foam later. Here we are. And I will get back with you. No, go away, doggy. I'll get back with you in the morning once it's all cured. And I can tap off the excess peat and we'll see how it turns out. All right, while that foam is curing, I think it'd be really fun to hand feed some little pancake tortoises. Now, I gotta say, I do like this enclosure for these guys, but I'm so excited to pimp it out like the enclosure I'm working on now. Just fill, I mean, I already have plants in here and I mist them down regularly to try and compensate for me screwing them up when they were babies, keeping them too dry because I thought pancake tortoises should be dry. Stupid internet. Hi, you. Yeah, you want some food? Just give me a second. I'm gonna water these plants real quick. Where's your buddy? Your buddy's the bold one. Come on. Come on out. Where's your friend?
The other one is the one, like I told you, the day I decided to do this is the day they proved me wrong. The other one is the one that's actually like super bold and typically will like eat right out of my hand. This one does sometimes. Let's see if he does today. Yeah. So cute. I'm really surprised the other one didn't come out, because the other one's the one that just does not care if I'm like in the room. I think it might be the wrong time of day. I usually feed them like first thing in the morning or right at dusk. So this one does eat out of my hands. Look how cute. All right, I'm gonna set that there. She kind of stopped eating for a minute. She'll probably continue if I close the enclosure. But how cool is that? Having such brave little pancake tortoises. That other one never came out, I'm sure. Actually, you know what? I always like doing this at least once a week. Oh yeah, see, I told you it's just gonna keep eating. Where's your friend? Come on, buddy. I like pulling these guys out at least once a week and just putting food in their face just because they're little and growing, and they are such a secretive species. These guys typically I don't have to do that with too much. Almost every day they'll come out and eat their food. They will get more than this. Oh yeah, see, brave little booger. So cute. Cool. I love these guys. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with this enclosure, but imagine how beautiful it would look just pimped out with like air plants and pothos in the background rather than that fake rock. So I'm looking forward to doing this enclosure also in a future video. So I hope you look forward to seeing it. Now let's cut to the foam. See how it's doing. All right, after patiently waiting for that foam to cure, I tapped off the extra moss and very gently scraped off the excess foam that poured over the edges and secured it into the Exoterra. What a beautiful result. I cannot tell you how much fun I had making this, you guys. I felt like a little kid playing in the dirt. I'm just like tossing peat moss on plants, trying to cover the roots, patting dirt down. Just, this is like so much fun. I got it all decked out with so many plants. I got aluminum plants. I got a bunch of peperomias. I've got a few marbled pothos going up and down logs. I have, like I said, a lot of peperomias, 2 aluminums. I have quite a few ferns in here. This whole area should like fern out. It'll be really dope. I'm so happy with it. I got a couple spider plants going. This thing, if it grows out the way I imagine in my head, it's just going to be lush and beautiful. And the tortoise that I wind up putting in here really shouldn't come in contact. They might trim down the leaves on some of these lower plants, but really they shouldn't have access to any of these top plants. So these should just like poof out, making the tortoise feel that much safer down here. And it's a very secretive species that will wind up going in here, so that's just all the better. And I gotta tell you guys, this thing is so beautiful. In my opinion, I could leave it empty, no animal, and I'd be happy with the space it takes up. And I'm tight for space, so that's saying something. Like, how awesome. You guys, I highly recommend trying this, because after this, I can tell you this is going to be hands down the gold standard on any animal in a tank in my house and any of my facilities going forward. How fun is this? All right, everybody, that's it for today's video. If you've made it this far, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, leave some feedback in the comment section on what you thought on today's video. And remember, before you go, follow whatever excitement ignites the passion you have in your soul, because it'll take you where you need to be. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Out.